This is a return to your natural, embodied magic. It is not about trying to get spiritual insights or even understand yourself better. Not about that at all. It's about grounding. It's about integrating what you already are, which is very powerful, into this reality. With the cards that have come up here, I can see this is for those who are learning to trust. Learning to trust in their own natural spiritual ability, learning to trust in the spiritual gifts that you have, and learning to trust that those spiritual gifts belong here in this reality. That's what this is about for you. It is belonging in your world, it's belonging in your daily life, it's belonging in your relationships, and it's belonging in the work that you do, whichever way that may be. I feel as the spirit guides are saying, you're not just here to float around in this life and be on the fringes of society. You're here to bring some kind of magic into this earth, to bring this energy in, and to weave it through life and through your body and through your whole existence, and to absolutely live it fully. Let us call these beautiful spiritual guides that we work with. We've already lit the candle. Going to burn the incense so we can open space for them to speak freely, and to also cleanse the energy in my environment as well as in your space and environment as well. If you guys would like, at the end of this reading, if you would like to stick around, maybe you've got a few extra minutes of your time, I would love to help you to integrate. It's become my life's calling, basically, to help you to switch on these spiritual abilities. At the end of the reading, if you would like to stick around for 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to use some sacred tools and some sacred energies like drums and sound and some words as well, just to work something in you. And we're going to see exactly what special drum beat you are going to be needing for this session. So getting into the reading, first of all, we've got the root chakra that has shown up for you. So you see, it's all about grounding it into your reality, grounding it into who you truly are, okay? And this is saying the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our senses of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. So this is very interesting because I feel like it's almost this energy of, it's like, it is for the message, especially the collective energy that has come here. It's almost like spirit guides are saying we are calling you back into your body so that you can root fully into the earth, because it is the rooting into the earth that allows all the gifts to be revealed. We can't be only up here in the third eye, in the crown chakra. We have to root into the earth so that it can activate the energy that needs to flow. And for a lot of you guys, this is really what I'm picking up on here. You've definitely got gifts that I feel like you're going to be remembering. This is not new gifts that are coming in. These are gifts that you already have in yourself. You are born with these gifts. You need to remember what they are. The drumming at the end is going to help you. And the sound that I'm going to bring, it's going to help you to start to activate and switch this energy on for yourself. So do stick around for that. You must remember, nothing can bloom without roots. No tree is growing, and that also falls into the category of how life unfolds for you. So if you are not rooted, things like relationships, emotional health, spiritual health, body health, abundance, stability, security, they will not bloom either. So you've got to work on the reality of rooting into this earth and being connected to Mother Earth, Pachamama's energy. You've got to have that energy there. I feel like Spirit is saying you're never meant to escape this life. You're never meant to leave here. You know, that's the old paradigm of the teachings of the previous spiritual connections, where when you behave really well, you are going to leave and go to another place. It's all shiny and bright. No, we are meant to create that right here in this reality where we are now. There is no escaping. Okay, so we have to fix it. We have to fix this energy. I feel like you are meant to anchor basically heaven into this reality right now. Okay, it has to happen now. We only have the present moment that we're in. There's no other moment but the moment that we're in. With the next card that comes up now, we are looking at the magic energy. We are looking at the magic that shows up here in your reading. With this, it says the frequency of magic supports our instinct ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward, to move towards possibilities and expression that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. Okay, all that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Let me make sure the lighting is correct for you guys. This is a beautiful energy. Somebody told me I must do that. Okay, little thing, but I think my cards are too big to do that. So this is all about the grounded. The root chakra came first, then the magic comes after. You have to ground so that your magic can effortlessly move through you. I've learned this first-hand experience. Okay, you gotta ground your energy so the magic can come out. I used to work a lot on my third eye energy, a lot on my crown chakra, and then I always neglected the lower chakras, and I learned the hard way that I cannot do that. So I really feel like you're there. Why do you have to be grounding this right now? Because something is about to be manifested into reality for you. So I feel like there's going to be a more effortless energy when you are working in this magic. And remember, the magic can be anything for you. It can be that you are a healer. It can be that you are a seer, an oracle. It can be that you are a bringer in of shifting of energies and new ideas. It can be anything. It depends what you are and how you're working. I feel like also the energy feels very limitless to me with this magic. It feels like it's also effortless, limitless. It also feels as if it's tied to manifestation as well, and realizing the power that you have to affect the outside world on the outside of you. That's the true magician energy, to be able to create it in the heart and then create it in reality around them. A lot of that strong energy coming in for you as well. It's not just about visualizing either. It's about becoming the energy of what you desire. So a lot of inner work taking place on the inside of you, which is beautiful. I also feel like Spirit Guide is saying the magic for you is not far away. It is actually already present in you, and it's right here in this moment that you're watching this reading. So that's why I want to activate. I've got a bigger calling than just reading these cards for you guys. Something, other work is happening with me, and I know it's time for me to begin to activate. So it'll always include something like this in your readings. This magic, it lives in your hands, in your heart, and every breath you take, especially when you're taking it with intention. Okay, this is beautiful. The next card out that you have here is the beautiful integration. Root chakra, magic integration. Integrating it into your life, into who you are. Sacred integration, spiritual gifts, your human experience, the shadow, the light, the joy, even the grief, all woven together, all coming together in you to create some kind of part of what you are and how you operate, but from a place of deep wisdom. I'm so curious to see the tarot cards. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize and become one in a balanced symphony of life. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, these cards. This is the Sacred Geometry Tarot. I kind of feel like with all this coming in here, it's almost saying to you, through all your experience and everything that you've been through, you are whole. You are a whole energy. And I just have to go quickly get my deck. Okay, because I'm back. I'm moving into my tarot. So this energy for me is so beautiful for you. I feel like Spirit saying your power is not in being perfect and being in this energy of I'm totally perfect. Look how I'm starting this video and I forgot my cards on the other side there. That's the power. It's the natural flow and energy and movement and the joy in who you are, the way you are. And it's almost like your power's in the presence that you carry, in the true you that lies within you. Therein lies your power. This is beautiful. I think you already are everything you're searching for. I think you already have everything you need. And I think you're just already there. You just need to be reminded that you are. So let's get out some of the tarot here and have a look and see what will come up for you. I'm so excited for this energy. I'm so excited now to see what vibes will come in for you. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Okay, wow. All right, Five of Swords. There's the integration energy of needing to create, and then the Queen of Swords, the understanding. By the way, this is a beautiful deck. I would love to show you. And by the way, if this resonates with your soul, claim it in the comments below. Claim this energy. Root chakra. I choose to root my magic into this life. I choose to root my magic into this life, and so it be, so it will be. Okay, and so it is. Don't say so it will be. I choose to root my magic in this life, and so it is. It is so. Okay, so let's get in here and have a look and see what other cards will come up. The Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is what we're talking about, the negative and the positive energy. The Seven of Swords is some lessons that you have learned here that are tied into hard life lessons. And then the Five of Swords is tied into what it is you had to do to come out of the Seven of Swords. So your Seven of Swords energy is really tied into a lot of like negative situations, negative experiences of life, hard lessons learned here through people, through experiences, through your own doing as well. We can create the Seven of Swords. Choices we are making, the easy way out. I don't want to face that right now. I don't want to have to stand up and do what I need to do. Seven of Swords energy. And then we get the Five of Swords, which is the changing point. The Five of Swords is tied to needing to solve problems, okay? Because of the five, we got the Six of Swords. Sorry guys, it's the Six of Swords. It is the needing to solve problems. It's exactly that. The moving through from this energy of, I come from a really bad place with the Seven of Swords. Now I need to solve what that is. Be it my own doing or life itself bringing situations in. I need to come in and I need to solve what this is. So you did trust Spirit then. It wasn't just the nitty-gritty of the Five of Swords. Maybe it was the nitty-gritty of the Five of Swords as well, where you had to come in and say, I need to do what I need to do practically. I'm going to have to use my mind, my brain, and everything to solve what these problems are. But it was actually also you trusting in something else greater than you. I think if you're in this reading, you have a natural ability to do so anyway. It's normal for you to go into the spiritual space and trust basically everything you're doing. In some kind of spiritual way, spiritually guided. And then we have my favorite card, the Queen of Swords, coming in here, that is tied very, very much to seeing clearly, seeing openly, understanding better than before, and even sort of knowing your direction, getting more clarity in yourself as well. So let's see what else will come up here for you. Wow, okay. Wow, how rooted is that? My goodness gracious, guys. Like, how rooted is this energy? What is going on? You have a new beginning. That's for sure. You do 100% have a new beginning. And the beginning that you're having, I'll show you how interesting this is. You got the Fool card. Okay, lighting. You have the Fool card, which is a new beginning. But where does this new beginning stem from? It stems from the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is an amazing energy. It can be very, very spiritual in nature. So it can be tied to spirituality, inspiration, intuition, but it's something on the inside of you with the page. So there's a shift happening inside of you, an understanding happening on the inside of you that brings in this Fool card. But look where it goes. You've got a 9 and a 10 of Pentacles. That shows up there. Your 9 of Pentacles, your 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're moving in a direction with those numbers being 9 and 10. I've noticed you got a 7 and a 6 as well, going in the opposite direction. It's like I learned the hard lesson. I surrendered with the 6 of Swords to be moved to where I need to be moved. And there's an internal change that is taking place and understanding with the Queen of Swords inside of you. And then you have this 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is absolute true strength and power. Absolute standing in your power, and there is no need here for you to have anyone helping you. You're very much sure in what you do. This change that happens, the spiritual growth that's happening inside of you, puts you in a very powerful place in this reality. Like, very powerful place where it's your own energy becoming what this 9 of Swords is. And I'm hearing spirit guides saying like a tiger, like you know yourself so well, no one has to tell you. What a beautiful growth. My goodness gracious, there's a lot of respect being given to you here in this energy. A lot of respect, hey? And it leads to the shift inside of your reality. You're reaching without a doubt some kind of goal here. The 9 moving, and it's so interesting because it was the 7 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. So it's almost like there was a moment in your life where you had a breakdown of reality. It's like, okay, I'm experiencing these really negative things, and it's almost like your reality, for some of you guys, you may have had like a tower kind of energy where your reality fell apart and you kind of had no choice but to surrender. But in surrendering like this and actually learning something from it and then moving forward, it's like you're actually gaining this really strong power back. It affects your reality in some kind of way. Whatever this is, it's very abundant. I mean, we've read something about abundance here before. I think I mentioned abundance as well. I think I mentioned manifestation as well. It's like manifesting a reality because the change happens on the inside of you first. And this is very deep spiritual work that's taking place here. It's not just tied to this reality and how you perceive things. It's tied to the truth about who you really, really are and what that is for you. So I want to get an energy out. I want to see where we are meant to be working with you at this moment in time. Let's have a look and see if I can get my cards. They're stuck on the ground. Okay, I'm sitting on the ground. Okay. So you've got measuring, and it is creating success. Bitter measures do not allow for consistency. Constancy. Bitter measures do not allow for constancy. It's so funny because I feel like this is so tied to that 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords energy, where you were kind of like sitting there going, you are creating success now. There is no doubt about it. You've got the 9, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, success. And there's this bitter measures. 7 of Swords. This is the I Ching that I've got. So 7 of Swords. This was the second spiritual book I ever read in my whole life. I was 13. The first one was numerology, and the second one when I was 13 was the I Ching. So I just revisiting it back again. I want to read what it actually says here, if I can actually see, because I'm like my glasses are not with me. Okay, hold on. Things need to be articulated to make them more manageable, easier to take in and work with. When such measures grow organically, they reflect the natural rhythm of life and allow a fuller participation in the flow, in its flow. Progress is made in small increments. What limits apply here? These are questions. What agreements are at work? This is interesting. Does everyone understand them and find them palatable? Do you? So from what I can pick up from what we're reading about here, there is something that is unsaid with you. There is something that is needing to integrate into your life. I think we picked that up already. And And it needs to happen in a very natural way in your life. So it's almost like the whole path of your life has been some kind of initiation that you've been going through, and the way you live life and the experiences that you've had has been this initiation. And I feel as if you're moving into something here, there's some kind of agreement here that you have. So you've got a soul contract that you have come in this world with, meaning that you have decided on a soul level that you are entering here with something that is very powerful. In fact, I've seen what it is. I just picked up the deck and I wanted to check what's under the deck, and I've got the Alchemy. That is actually crazy. It's got magic and alchemy in your reading. Look at this. Under the deck of that oracle deck, it's the overall energy of the reading. It's crazy because I had the deck in the box. Even I wasn't even going to take this out. It's like the deck was already in the box. So it's crazy. The frequency of alchemy is your agreement and what you came into this world wanting to do. So you want to take the energy of this reality, of something, of experience, and turn it into something else. Mind blown. The frequency of alchemy activates your magical ability. That's reading. And remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. This has just come full circle. It is the integration that is taking place in you now. You are remembering the magic that is inside of you already. Full circle, full circle. Wow. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. Would you like me to help you access this knowledge? If you are here at the end of the reading, thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, I know I'm all over the place these days. Hey? Like if you've been on my channel for a while, I don't know if you guys notice how I'm like all over the place. I'm going through some very deep integrations. I've done a lot of spiritual work. I'm very much away. I'm not home for long periods of time. I go away for like 3-4 times a week. Every week I go away for like 2-3 days, doing some very deep integration work. And this part of what I'm showing here is sort of where my spirit guides want me to go. So I want to activate this for you. I want to help you guys to activate this magic, integrate it into who you are. All you need to do at this moment in time is just to relax. I'm going to be drumming for you a little bit later as well, so you may hear some drumming. So when I do drum, do not freak out, okay? When I start drumming this I Ching into you, do not freak out. Just allow it to come in. It must jar you a little bit, so be prepared for that little jar. It's normal. This is not meditation. This is shamanic work, okay? So it's not all it's a little bit like, okay, all right. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna ask my spiritual guides, I'm gonna ask my healers as well to come in, and the other guides that I have, to help me to open your energy, to help me to shift you, to help me to move you into the highest version of who you're meant to be, for the highest good of you and everyone you love and others around you as well. If you want to take a deep breath, take a deep breath. You can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open. It's great to close your eyes though, because it shuts off the world around you, and just listen. Just listen. What we are doing here is not teaching. What we are doing here is to help you remember. So that you can hear your inner voice and hear who you truly are. Allow yourself to fall deep into your own space. Allow yourself to daydream and for the sound to penetrate you, so that you don't hear it, but you actually feel it on the inside of you. This is grounding sound. And Spirit is saying, stop searching for the light out there. It's always been inside of you. Remember old times. The soul has memories inside of you. The bells bring back a feeling of something ancient and something old, something that needs to be remembered. Something is locked inside of you that needs to be remembered and released in you. Allow the bells to take you back somewhere. Allow them to help you remember places you've forgotten. The smell of something that's so familiar that you can't quite put your finger on it. The feeling of a breeze on your face that feels so familiar. Your magic was never lost. It is waiting for you to come home to your body. It's waiting for you to come back and remember. Your breath, your life. Do you see the ancient places of yourself? Every step you take in presence is a spell cast in love. Anchor it and live it. Time has come to remember something that makes no sense whatsoever. Feelings and emotions and sounds and just a place long forgotten. These bells are helping you remember lost moments where you had the knowledge, lost times where you practiced the spiritual work. Now we will begin the sacred drum beat that is your drum beat, that is your energy, and it is the drum that is going to activate something inside of you. All you do is close your eyes and allow it to draw you back into memory. I'm not sure how loud I'm going to play it, so I don't know. It depends what spirit guides want. So let's begin your specific sacred drum beat. This is ancient for you. Remember. It is time that you remember. We need you now to remember. You have been the drummer before. You have drummed this beat before. Somewhere far away, long ago, in an ancient time, you drummed this beat so that today it will awaken you and you will remember. Whatever comes to your mind now, this is truth about who and what you are. Whatever you're feeling in this moment, this is truly the truth. For those of you who are at the end of this spiritual space that we're in, you are truly among the magical. You are truly the altar, and you are truly the magic. Take a few deep breaths in. Write this down somewhere. Record this, make a voice note. Rewatch it when you want to come back to that feeling. Do you feel how this felt for you? The way it felt? You need to tap into that place whenever you want to work in the spiritual field. You want to manifest. You want to understand more. Go back to that space that you felt. Because you are remembering who you are. Sending my absolute love to you guys. Thank you for being here in this space with me. Thank you for being here to the end. I know this is very specific for you guys, whoever you are. It's not a big group of you. I'm grateful and I'm honored to be able to share this space with you and to be able to help you to remember who you are. I'm sending my love. Bye.